Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Hani Maulidina. In this video, I will read active or passive sentence. Okay, first I will read some active sentence. Thus, as you will see in chapter 7, this sentence is active because we'll see tenses is simple future page 2. We often need to change the units in which a physical quantity is experienced. This active because we often need to change. Tenses is simple present, page 3. For example, because I mean and 60 are identical time interval we have. This is active because we have. Tenses is simple present, page 3. Thus, the ratios 1 mean 16s and 16s 1 mean can be used as conversion factors. This is active because can be used. Tenses is simple past, page 3. For example, to convert 2 min to second, we have. This is active because we have. Tenses is simple present, page 3. By 1983, however, the demand for higher precision had reached such a point that even the Krypton minus 86 standard could not meet it, and in that year a bold step was taken. This is active because had reached. Tenses is past perfect, page 4. With data given into significant figure, your final answer should have only two significant features. This is active because have. Tenses is present perfect, page 4. Time has two aspects. This is active because has. Tenses is present perfect, page 5. Physics is best. Other physical quantities defined. This is active because physics is based. This is this tenses. This tenses is simple present, page 8. But these days they seem to have achieved the unit. This is active because have achieved. Tenses is present perfect, page 9. We have the same meaning for slug as a verb in modern English. This is active because have. Tenses is present perfect, page 12. And 1 tablespoon of cooked rice and a saltspoon of salt. This is active because cooked. Tenses is simple past, page 12. It is positive if the particle has moved in the positive direction of the x-axis and negative if the particle has moved in the negative direction. This is active because has moved. Tenses is present perfect, page 13. I wrote us through hints about the main ideas and the general approaches for a solution. This is active because word, tenses, simple past, and page 222. We can apply the equation of constant acceleration to both velocities. This is active because we can apply. Tenses is simple present. This page 25. Okay. Next, I will some passive sentence. The unit system empers- emphasized in this book is the international system of units. This is specific because emphasized tenses is simple present, page 1. The method is defined as the distance traveled by light during a precisely specified time interval. This is specific because it's defined. Tenses is simple present, page 1. The speed of light is exactly 299, 792, 458 meter per second. This is passive because is tenses is simple present, page 4. Time has two aspects. This is passive because has tenses is simple present, page 5. Other physical quantities are defined in terms of the base quantities and their standards and units. This is passive because are defined. Tenses is simple present, page 1. Standard which must be put ac- accessible and inferable have been as established for this base quantities by international agreement. This is specific because have been. Tenses is present perfect, page 1. The standards are used in all physical measurement. This is specific because are used. Tenses is simple present, page 1. Scientific notation and the prefaces of table 1 until 2 are used to simplify. This is specific because are used. Tenses is simple present, page 1. Conversion of units may be performed by using chain link conversion in which the original data are multiplied successfully by a conversion factor written and unity, and the units are manipulated like algebraic quantities until only desired units remain. This is specific because are multiplied tenses in simple present, page 1. Science and engineering are based on measurement and comparison. This is specific because are based. Tenses is simple present, page 1. Speed, for example, is defined in terms of the best quantities like and time and their best standard. This is specific because simple present. Best standards must be both accessible and inferable. This is passive because must be. This is the tenses simple present, page 2. Many many SI derived units are defined in terms of the space units. This is passive because are defined. Tenses is simple present, page 2. For example, because I mean and 16ths are identical times interval we have. This is passive because are tenses is simple present, page 3. The method was redefined as the distance. This is passive because was redefined. Tenses is simple past, page 4. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.